Hey there, it's Heather Morgan with Kiss the Cook, keeping things simple in the kitchen. Today we're going to be talking about basic meal planning, something that I call mix and match meal planning. In any given meal, there's really only essentially three components. There's a protein source, you have your fruits and vegetables, and also our favorite, carbohydrates. Now let's talk about portion size. If you imagine this plate filled with a beautiful, colorful, nutritious meal, half of this plate should be filled with fruits and vegetables. About a quarter should be for your protein sources, and the other quarter should be for your carbohydrate source. And I know this seems simple, but let's be honest. I think most of us really enjoy the carbohydrates and proteins, and maybe we might be skimping on our fruits and vegetables, but this is really where all your good nutrition, your minerals and vitamins and fiber are coming from. So if you use this tool and you visualize this plate every time you're serving a meal, you may not get it right every single time, but it's going to make you more likely to get the amount of fruits and vegetables that you need in any given day. So, I know it seems simple, and you can make this as complicated as you want. I know there's plenty of people that need to count calories and look at fat to protein ratios, and if you need to do that, this video series may not be for you. I'm really looking for people who want to simplify their lives and present beautiful, nutritious, balanced meals for their family. So this mix and match meal planning, it really contains all of those three building blocks and is very good for beginner meal planning. Although even after you become a very skilled cook, you can use this program to lean back on. I know I do mix and match meal planning when I'm tired or I just don't have the creativity, and I'll back into this plan. So if you imagine a spreadsheet and you have three columns, in the first column you're going to have the most important fruits and veggies, what I call freshies. And in the second column you'll have your proteins, and in your third column you'll have your carbohydrates. Now, I think each meal deserves its own matrix because some of your breakfast items are going to be very different from your dinner items. For instance, in your breakfast mix and match matrix, for your freshies, you might have strawberries, blueberries, melon. You might have avocado or cherry tomatoes, bananas, those types of things, breakfasty type items. And your protein sources, clearly we need to talk about eggs because, well, they're delicious and they're an excellent protein source. But you also have milk and yogurt, cheese, sausage, bacon, and all those delicious things. And carbos are pretty self-explanatory, right? You can do grits or oatmeal, maybe an English muffin or a bagel. So if you imagine this spreadsheet, you're basically mixing and matching of all of your favorite food items. So what I'm going to do is, after this video, I'm going to post my own example of a breakfast mix and match matrix. And you can use that just to get your own ideas. And then I really strongly encourage you to make your own matrix with your own favorite foods. So when you're tired and you don't have creativity, you can just say, oh, okay, what's in my fridge and what's in my matrix? How can I put breakfast together? So let's see. Okay, so really, actually, that's all there is to meal planning. It is really that simple. And in the next video, what I want to do is share with you a Be Basic post. Now remember, the Be Basic posts are for building beginner skills in cooking. So I'm looking to help people have more confidence in the kitchen. And so my foodie friends, you're just going to have to wait until we get a little past this and we get everybody onto the same page in terms of cooking skills. And we're going to learn how to cook an abundant, local, delicious protein source, and that's eggs. So we're going to cover tips of how to cook sunny side up eggs, soft-boiled eggs, and scrambled eggs. For some of you, this may seem simple, but for others, I think there's some good tips and tricks that you might get out of this video to help you feed your family a nutritious meal. So until then, keep it simple in the kitchen.